It did take me a few weeks to decide to take the plunge and sign up. My reservations were that I wasn't sure if the money I was going to be investing would be worth it.
When I first met Guinevere, I was a bit hesitant about the investment that it would take working with Guinevere, but I'm so glad that I was introduced to her and I made that decision because it's now opening up a world of possibilities for me.
I just wasn't sure which direction to go in. I didn't know where or how to start.
When somebody recommended that I meet Guinevere, I had my own set of apprehensions on whether really do I need a mentor. I've done so well in my life. I've had 20 years of CXO experience, led companies of scale and size. I've done well financially and personally. So do I really need a mentor? And then, just one thing led to another and I said, okay,
I can't afford to do this. How can I possibly afford to invest the money in this up front? But then it was quickly changed in my mind into, well, how can I afford not to do this? One of my friends from work, Aidan, had recently started doing the program, and during that program, after a few weeks, I noticed a remarkable change in him. He had changed from somebody who could be quite negative about things, about someone who was now seeing the positive in absolutely everything. And it was quite a remarkable change. And one of the things that really struck me about this was that, well, I need some of this. I want to have some of this too.
From the very first complimentary session that I had with Guinevere before I signed up for the course, I didn't actually realise that my thermometer setting with regards to my money mindset, in terms of what I believed I could achieve, what I believed my earning potential could be, was actually stuck on what I'd earned for many years. So I wasn't even aware of this programming prior to this discussion. But when I looked into the methods that Guinevere's using based on Mind Mastery by Bob Proctor, Sally Gallagher, it's a really powerful, life-changing area that I'm really interested in. So I signed up for the course and I'm really glad that I did.
I actually met Guinevere a couple of years ago because we worked together when Guinevere was a training consultant at my organisation, and I could see back then just how infectious her positivity was.
I was to be with Guinevere because of her high top-level executive background, and being myself from an executive background and from a corporate background, I thought she would be the only one understanding me and understanding how I wanted to change and shift from a corporate.
And I was blown away by her energy, by her belief, by her recognition about me as a person. And I could tell immediately that she was the kind of person that I needed to work with to move me forward.
I can see that my thoughts are getting a lot more positive, and I'm just learning ways to think that I never thought possible. So I am delighted.
My business has grown so much since I've worked with her, and my ambitions I now know I can reach. And this is because of Guinevere and the help and the guidance and the unique experience that she has that she can bring to her business.
Since starting the Thinking into Results program, I have already changed and achieved so much, more than I could have ever imagined.
I've already started to change the way I think so dramatically, particularly in relation to money. She's challenging me to think differently about myself, about what I'm worth, about the work that I'm doing and the value it is for other people. And she's supporting me in every way on the business front in determining the plans for the next stage of development, which is something really pretty major. I am prouder of myself than I have been in a very long time, if not ever.
Working with her has made a big difference to me in my personal life and also in my business life. I'm much more focused, productive, and also I believe 100% to the core of my being that I will achieve my dream aspirational goals.
I don't feel lost anymore, and I'm really excited to see where this is going to take me in the next 5 months.
Over the last few months, what was unique was the small things that I learned that helped me become a much better person on a daily basis.
Now, what Guinevere has done for me over these last few months is show me how I can take control of the way in which my mind has been programmed through my surroundings as I was growing up.
She showed me how to think into results, how to organize my way of looking at things. It's changing my mindset and believing in having a goal and reaching that goal by confirmation every day.
It made my fears go away. It made my risk appetite go higher. It made me believe in myself much more.
It's like I've fallen across a secret that nobody else knows. She's so upbeat and always positive and always there if you need her.
Guinevere is completely dedicated to each and every one of us that she works with. She has the time, she's very direct, which I love.
I've been working with Guinevere for just a few months now, and in my opinion, she's a phenomenal world-class mentor.
But the important thing about this mentorship process with Guinevere is the impact it's going to have to your personal life. Not let alone your professional life, it's your personal life. So I thought I knew a thing about success. But I realise now, having joined the mentorship with Guinevere, that I could have achieved so much more. And I can assure you now that my life has changed.
What I really like about Guinevere is that she's extremely passionate about adding value to her clients' lives and helping them evolve as a person.
So she has really taught me how to sharpen my mind, unlock the inner creativity and confidence within in order to be able to take my life in the direction that suits me. And I really couldn't have done it without Guinevere.
It was a blessing. I loved being with her. My contact with her was just like a magic from a fairy tale.
She's not just a mentor, but also a friend, philosopher, and somebody who you can talk to about a variety of problems, but primarily about being able to introspect along with her on what you can be, what you are, and what your potential is. She made me answer a lot of those questions. I've been working with her for the last 6 months, and life's never been the same.
If you want to follow a program that will put you onto a path to success, then don't hesitate to get in touch with Guinevere. You won't regret it.
100% recommend this because Guinevere is an outstanding transformational coach, and you won't regret that decision or the journey that you take.
So without questions, I recommend Guinevere to anyone who wants to achieve big dream goals, the fantasy goals, sooner rather than later.
If you want to achieve far greater results and get life fulfillment, freedom, and the ability to really enjoy the time with you and your family or your close friends, then join Guinevere on this elite mentorship process.
Take the plunge, sign up for the course. I'd definitely recommend working with Guinevere.
So I would highly recommend Guinevere to anyone who's looking for a great coach and someone who's looking to realize their true potential. Thank you.
And of course all of the other people on the course as well have enabled us to feed from each other and share our success stories and our positivity, and it's just been phenomenal. So thank you so much, Guinevere.
I truly recommend working with Guinevere. She's a super sweet woman. She's very generous, very smart, and you learn so much from her. She's an amazing lady. Thank you, Guinevere.
For everybody who's watching this video, I would highly recommend that you start on the path of self-realization. You start on the path of really, truly understanding your potential and delivering yourself what you truly deserve.
I couldn't recommend her anymore.